What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Stirfry. It's your boy Chef T.
I'm with a Spacekid.
And this is our boy Tecey Travolta.
Yeah.
What is up, my dude? How you doing?
I'm good. What's going on with y'all?
Hey, living good, man.
Thanks.
Surviving, trying to stay safe out here. So, you're a rapper from Cleveland.
East Cleveland.
Yeah, East Cleveland. Tell us a little bit more about your music. How'd you get started?
Shit, started. I've been rapping since I was like a little kid. You feel me? I seen Snoop Dogg. That was like my first video or music, rap, anything I ever.
What song was it?
I don't remember.
No?
For real. I feel like he hopped out of a limo with some all pink on. And he was just like swagging, talking about.
He always been crazy.
He's that guy.
Yeah, but that's how I remember. But when I seen him, I'm like, yeah, I want to rap. I want to be a rapper. Though.
So just like, you saw it as a kid, you're captivated by the, the flyness, the swagger he's got going on, the women, the money, the clothes, like all that good stuff.
Yeah, I like his whole little aura though. He was going crazy.
And he's a G.
Now our following kind of like spaced over, so I think he got to like break down what separate East Cleveland from Cleveland.
Oh yeah.
Make somebody understand that's out of town. We got some out of town people that be watching.
It's just like the section. Like, you got zone, go to Atlanta, you get Candler Road, zone 3, zone 4. Like, you got Cleveland, then we just like another section. Basically.
Right.
What's the big landmark in East Cleveland for somebody that don't know?
I'd say like the Plaza. You feel me? Right down Euclid and Superior.
Okay.
That everybody know that. We had the Plaza, Euclid Superior, AC.
Yeah, because you could say Cleveland. You could be from fucking...
I mean, it could be anything.
Stretch.
You got like Menor, Solon, East Cleveland. People say all they say Cleveland, but
you could be all the way out in Haynesville and be like,
people,
yeah, man. I'm like, no.
A lot of different people watching.
I call it Lil Watts. You feel me? We on the north side, like we by the lake.
Gotcha.
I was wondering why you called it Little Watts. I was like, what is that?
Lil Watts, cause you know what I'm saying. We bounty hunter. Feel me? Some gang shit from Watts, California.
Okay.
That's where it originated.
Gotcha.
So we just call it Lil Watts.
Okay, that's raw. Cause I remember when I was listening to your mixtape, that was one of the songs. I'm like, who the fuck is Lil Watts?
Yeah.
I thought it was a person. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, that's the section.
So what kind of makes you continue to do music? Like, you get up every day, you're like...
Man.
Because I know you make beats, too, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so you're like, always making beats, doing music videos, making music. What inspires you to keep doing that?
I'm going to say, for one, like, I just love music. So,
right.
I love, everything about it, from making the beat to rapping on it. But I'm going to have to say, like, the main really important reason why I still do it is because people just be checking for it.
Okay. Like,
I feel like I'm bigger than a rapper though. Well, obviously I'm producing, acting stuff, but I just feel like people more so just interested in. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like really be on my mogul shit. That's why like I carry myself different now. I be on a lot of positive shit. I feel like people just like looking at me in that type of space. So.
Right. So you feel like you're kind of the face of something. You don't want to let people down. You want to keep bringing them that good shit.
I'm definitely the face of my neighborhood. Like I ain't saying like I just run everything over there, but I definitely face card good. You feel me? I'm definitely like the face of where I come from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. So yeah, you mentioned you were also an actor. So you do kind of a lot of things in the entertainment industry. You're kind of all over the place.
It was a really successful movie.
Yeah. So what is it called? Life Lessons.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, Life Lessons. Yeah, we sold out Tower City.
Okay.
I saw that. It was crazy. Like the first people, not even I was gonna say African American people, but the first organization independently to sell out a theater in Tower City. That's huge. Really? So like,
I didn't know that.
I checked the stats. It was in the newspaper and everything.
Sure.
Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
So
you didn't even know. You were a star.
Like you probably just looked at it like maybe like everybody do this all the time. No, people rent out the theater and there'd be 5 people there, 10 people there. Yeah. Like y'all sold out the whole thing and was the first people to do that.
Yeah, they had to turn folks around.
That's crazy. Yeah. See, that's a good accomplishment. I mean, is that your first movie? Like, wow. Yeah. So your first movie you're in, and you got a sold out, filled up Tower City. That's crazy.
Independent, no big budget, no $100,000 budget, none of that.
Right.
I mean, is that kind of what y'all imagine in y'all head, or like What did y'all imagine as far as like people coming out? Like it was night of, you like, I think some people gonna come out. Or...
So like a couple days before, like when you first told me he was having a premiere, we wasn't even having it there. And I'm just like, okay, like I know for sure I could get all my people to come, you know what I'm saying? Which that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? That'll fill up a nice amount of people.
Gotcha.
Nice amount of seats. But then like towards when it was actually about to happen, I'm like, man, it's a lot of people like talking about this shit. Like a lot of people trying to come and shit.
Yeah.
But that's just me personally just seeing my numbers and people that I feel like coming. But man, it was so many people there, bro. Like you couldn't even like move around, man. It was crazy.
Right, which I think was, I mean, that was a good, that was good to see that everyone that was in the movie, their friends came. Yeah. So, like, every person that was in it probably brought, like, 5 or 6 friends, and then their friends brought friends.
It's amazing.
That's a good way, I think, even to, like, make a short film, just to have that community in it. Mm-hmm. You know, because it seemed like it was very community-driven film. Sure. Yeah. You know, everybody was from East Cleveland or whatever. Mm-hmm.
Well, most
they're all cool.
A lot of people was from like up the way.
Okay, but still, like
mostly for sure.
It seemed like you guys were. I mean, at least the chemistry I saw was like everything was pretty natural. You know, you guys were all getting along like you guys knew each other forever, which was good to see in a movie.
Right. It was a lot of well, not like really with me, but you know what I'm saying, like the directors and stuff. It was a lot of back and forth and stuff like that. But you know,
I mean, shit happens. Shit happens. A movie set. That shit's at all the time.
So it was good overall though, for sure.
Yeah, me and Will watched it. I thought,
and I was kind of interested because like it got like I think it's almost at like 200K, might be over 200K right now.
No, that bitch over that. It's
but
like 3 something.
What you think like kept people just watching it? Like I'm gonna watch it again.
I don't know. And then so, all right, he hit me up was like, bro, they playing the trailer on BT. All right, bro. I'm gonna call you back. I'm making beats. Like, all right, bro. He talking about shit on BT. So my phone just get to going. Like, I see it on BT. So I'm still like, man, he's telling these folks to say that.
Yeah.
I'm in the car at my little Puerto Rican joint one day. My cousin called me like, bro, like, why did you see you on BT? And I'm like, all right.
That's crazy.
I'm like, all right. So I hop in the car. These girls. I'm talking to one girl. I'm asking them if they coming to the premiere for the movie. The one girl like, no, wait, hold on, no. Fuck that. Why'd you see you on BT and shit? So I'm like, oh, this shit real. Like, okay.
Crazy.
Like, and then, swear to God, like, damn near everywhere I go, bro, somebody be like, you was in that movie. Swear to God, on my kids, bro. Like,
well, if 300K people are seeing it, I mean, and BET, I guess
that's crazy. Like, I can just think back, like, as a kid, like, you know, you always want to be on BET, MTV, VH1, one of them. Like, you want to be a part of one of them. So, the fact of, like, you know, because I know, you know, you a genuine person. You don't really do stuff like, oh, this, I'm going to get so much clout, or this person going to love me for this. So going into it, you know, you really just, you know, helping your friend out. You know, your friend, like, you want to participate in my short film. You took on a role. But seeing how everything progressed, I mean, what was your thoughts like, considering, like, okay, we've been working. We finally here now. I'm on BT. We done sold it out. Like, how surprised was you with the actual results? Like, because, I mean, sometimes we can doubt ourselves and be like, you know, like, we going to get this many views. I think we gonna hit YouTube. That's going to be cool. Yeah. So, like, was it, like, crazy surprising, or was it, like, I kind of knew from the whole time? Like, I'm just being honest, like, with yourself, of the overall results.
Nah, I didn't think it was going to go like this, though. I ain't going to lie. Like, I knew a lot of people was going to mess with it just because it's a movie. And, like, it's, you know what I'm saying, some people in there.
A lot of people involved.
Yeah. But not like this, bro. I'm talking about, I be coming out the store. Like, I'm coming out the store, nigga mean mugging me like, bro, I just had you on my DVD player. I'm in the, it don't matter where I go, I'm gonna be in the club. You feel me? I mean, the last show I had, 2, 3 people that came up talking about it. Like, I'll be in East Cleveland. Girls whole stopping their car, like, taking pictures, bro. I swear to God, on my kids, bro. It's crazy. But it's really shocking, though, to know that, like, a lot of people, like, just gravitate toward me. Because, like, I don't remember if I was telling you, like, 2-3 years ago, bro, I couldn't even pay to even perform somewhere in Cleveland. You feel me? Now it's like,
yeah,
I'm turning down hella shit though. But I kind of expected it to almost go as good as it was because like a lot of shit was going good for me at that time too on the music side.
Right.
So I just feel like it'll all correlate.
Well, I think with things like that, I mean, you get that phone call, like, or that message saying, "Hey, can you do this movie?" And you're like, I mean, I don't know if he had a bunch of short films before that or films that you saw of his at all. So okay, so it's like one of his first ones. You're like,
yeah,
you know, when somebody comes up to you and says that, you kind of doubt a little bit. Everyone doubts a little bit. We do it, but you know, you help him out. You're his friend, and then you start filming. You're probably like, okay, this might be something. You got all these people. Mm-hmm. They got a plan. I feel like once you see that plan, is when you think, is like, okay, they got something going. Mm-hmm. But to do those kind of numbers, to fill up Tower City, that's crazy. I don't think anybody could expect that. Not even the first-time filmmaker or anything.
Yeah, because it's some, I mean, I ain't going to say no name, but there's some heavy hitters in the city. I'm not talking about one person. I'm talking about a few people. They did some, like, stuff similar to what we did and ain't do nothing half.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A quarter of this, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But still, shout out to them, though. Like, everybody working. Like I said,
should keep
I used
going.
To be there, too.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Yeah, I mean, everybody is... whether they have like, I mean, shit, dude. For us, getting like a couple thousand is a big deal. $300K, man.
I don't know what it's at. No,
you couldn't even tell me nothing. But that's a good point. I mean, people are making short films all the time, and you really never know which one's gonna hit.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's why you should just do everything just genuine from the beginning.
Yeah,
because it's like if y'all only get 1,000 views, you can still celebrate with your friend and say like, we put out some good content. If y'all get 1 million views, the celebration is still real because it's just like it never mattered from the beginning.
Right.
And I think a lot of people like they decline a lot of stuff just because they chasing one thing versus just being genuine with people. Like these the people I rock with, so I'm doing it.
Right, and then. I agree with you 100%. The thing about me is I don't know if this like good or arrogant or whatever, but I just feel like I could turn some shit up too. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like even with the movie when we first started, I didn't know what it was gonna be, but in my head I'm like, shit, I'm gonna be in it. I'm about to do my best. We about to turn it bitch up. You feel me?
That's good.
I'm about to have my folks watch it, all that. I had some of my artists. They was in the movie. Draco and Peso.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. So it's like what Will was saying, you shouldn't chase things based off of the outcome. If I wanted to make a movie and I was like, my only goal for this movie was to get 1 million views, it's going to be a shitty movie, I can tell you that. Yeah. Because like my view is wrong.
Right, because you're trying to do all this extra stuff.
Yeah. I'm not worrying about the film. I'm worrying about how am I going to get these numbers, which is... It defeats the whole purpose. You take away your creativity. It takes away your drive. Even in the aspect of like, I'm only gonna do things that have to be the best film. Like if you were to only act in films that had to be like a $20,000 budget, I mean, you wouldn't get the chance to be in this. You wouldn't get the chance to meet those people. Right. And also, I think it's a good aspect to you took on this role. You could have just been passive. You could have just been like, you know what? Maybe I'll just, go through the motions, do this part, and then go home.
Right.
But you took it upon yourself to be like, well, I got this opportunity. I'm going to help my friend. I'm going to make the best out of this. And I'm going to also work on my acting skills.
Thanks.
And prove people that I can't act.
Yeah.
And
my fault. I was definitely trying to work on it. People say I acted good in there, but me personally, I don't feel like it.
Right.
But I took that and the other movie we shot, like, I feel like I did way better. Because that movie, Life Lessons, to be honest, I wasn't really acting. Like, that character was low-key like me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it wasn't really that. I ain't had to, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I did good at acting because I wasn't acting, basically.
Well, yeah, but I still think it's like when that camera comes up, when the camera comes on you, that light comes on you, people even can't be themselves. You know what I'm saying though? Like people get nervous in front of that camera.
Yeah, acting ain't meant for everybody because it's a lot of people. They start shaking, start sweating.
They forget the lines.
Stuttering, all type of stuff. And really, like, they be set up with a character that's themselves, and sometimes they gotta get replaced. Like, I'm sorry, but you ain't make the cut. Like,
yeah, because that takes talent, dude. To be able, I mean, to sit in front of a camera. I'm guessing that there was probably like a good amount of people behind the camera watching you. Yeah. So like,
but it was like shooting a video or something,
right?
I don't know.
But I think you learned it. I think that's why artists are easily able to like transfer into acting is because they shoot music videos. They're always in front of the camera. Like that's their whole thing. Right. You think that helped you a lot?
Sense. Yeah, I mean, it make hella sense for sure. I agree with you.
Yeah, because I mean, you shot hella music videos.
Because I ain't even my lines. Well, I don't know if Johnny know this. I think I told him, but bro, I ain't never read the script for real till I got there. And I read it real quick. All right, and then. And nobody never knew though. Like,
wait, well, I think that as filmmakers, that's kind of like that's good that you're able to. You should look at it,
right?
but what I'm saying is improv. If you're able to improv that character and like still do the lines, I think most filmmakers will be like, "Dope, sounds good," because that's kind of more natural. Mm-hmm. I can write something down, and it could not make any sense saying it out loud. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah, even for Credence, like, don't get me wrong, we had 2 script readings, but even Deuce will tell you, I pull up like, all right, what scene we doing, bro? All right, come on.
So you're able to like kind of memorize fast too?
Low key, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know, that shit weird for real, but I can.
Yeah, so Life Lessons got you. Did that get you another role in a movie?
Yeah, basically.
It was called Credence.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Not even basically. That's exactly what he told me. Okay. He said, I seen you. He was in Deuce on Air. He was in Life Lessons.
Okay.
But he basically what he told me, like, I seen you do this.
Deuce is still at Z107.9, right?
So let me not tell it, but I feel like I seen him post some shit that said he was stepping down from 107.9. I feel like he moved to Atlanta. Okay. That's what he told me, but I'm not sure. I don't want to be the one to get that information on you.
I got you.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened though, for sure.
Okay.
But this is recently, like I'm talking about 2-3 days ago, he just stepped down.
Oh, so it's new.
Yeah.
So what is Credence about?
Credence is basically about it's really about this police officer who is doing this case of this famous rapper, which is me. I'm supposedly this girl accused me of raping her. And his mom got raped, so he's basically.
Oh, okay. So he's trying to hunt you down. Yeah,
taking it personal, basically.
Good concept.
I mean, I'm definitely like the main character, but I feel like Deuce is because it's really his point of view. I'm just the man.
So you're the protagonist or antagonist.
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 Right, I forget it. Like basically, he the main character, but without me, his story wouldn't even.
I mean, you have to have a problem to have.
Right. Yeah. You're the main villain in this technically.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah. And he's kind of like the good guy cop or whatever. Blah blah. Yeah.
But it's a real good movie though. I like it.
That's so. Is it like a feature film? How long is it? Is it like over an hour? Is it supposed to be a shorter film?
It's definitely over an hour for sure.
Okay.
I got 2 sex scenes.
Oh, okay. That's how you count the time. Like, all right, I got one at the beginning, got one at the end.
That shit lit though.
I saw Big Endo is in that, right?
Yeah, Endo.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Really dope female artist.
Any other people around Cleveland that are somewhat popping, like artists?
B-Zach, MLP Kush, Ricky Rich in there.
Okay, that sounds like an interesting cast of people.
Twanzo, it's a few people. Okay. I can't really think off the top of my head who all in there, but it's definitely a few.
So is that how Twanzo linked up with you so you could get on BET? Because that's crazy because you actually had got on BET after being on BET. So
type shit.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, okay, yeah. So,
I mean, not BET, Spectrum.
Right.
So
okay, yeah.
So how did you get on Spectrum? Like, what's your story behind that?
That's Twine stuff. I've been with Twine though.
Okay, so before that whole situation.
Yeah, me and Twine been cool. We just we been cool. We just started doing business for real like recently. So that make people a little more closer, I guess.
I think that's crazy. Like just because I mean, so the one thing with like the whole like commercial setup I feel like that was like, you know what I mean? Like, that's one thing, like, okay, we got that done. Mm-hmm. It's on BT. That's amazing. But then to have, like, a full, you know, episode of a show air on Spectrum, like, you know, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's another level, low-key.
Yeah, see, the thing with me, like, I feel like I'm too humble, though. And people tell me that, but it's like, bro, all this shit. Because I'm already famous in the hood. So it's like, being on TV is like, all right, bro, where that $100,000 check at, you feel me? That's when I'ma really be like, all right, we doing this shit. Like, all the other shit, cool, don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful, blessed, humble, appreciative of everything that's happening for me right now. But I feel like that check just gonna do it for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good way to look at it, though. Because, so I think that's what's gonna make you better as a music artist, as an actor. I mean, if you could be walking through the hood right now and you could think you're the hot shit, you know, you could. You have credentials to back that up. You were on Spectrum. You were in like two movies that hella people saw. I mean, people know you. You could do that. But I think you, like you said earlier, you realize that you could act better than that movie. You can do better. Right. And I think that's what's going to keep pushing you forward, and that's what's going to get you that check. You know, because think about the people that never make it out. Those are people that come complacent with being that guy. Mm-hmm. That's only being that guy that's cool around that area. Right. But you want more. Yeah. And I think we all want more.
Facts.
You know?
And I think the check just so I mean, like, some people, they never get the check. That's just how the story goes. Right. Yeah. But to the people that do get the check, I feel like it kind of like verify your story. So it's like Tecey always said he was gonna do this. I just seen he just got the $10 million deal. He ain't been in EC ever since. Right. And it's just like, we hear stories like this all the time from different artists, actors, whatever from the city. So I feel like the check just really show like the real you. Even if you don't physically go back, if it's a big community center, the TC community center that just appeared, and that community center costs $100,000, it's like, oh, he was about what he was talking about. And I just wish it was more like, I ain't gonna say people don't be about what they be talking about, but it's like, I don't know, I kind of do want to see it more, you know, more often. Like, people always say,
humble, I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I got people that die, all type of shit, going to jail. People younger than me going to jail for 20 years, bro, all type of shit. And it's just like, bro, we gotta, you feel, this ain't it, bro. This ain't what's supposed to be going on. Like, you feel, we gotta change this shit. So, I definitely will always be on. I'm on that shit now, trying to help the community with, like, getting donations for the mask and shit. I can't find no mask, but I'm gonna get something made though. So, don't think I forgot about y'all.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. Well, because again, like, you could take it for granted and you can go out acting like you're hot shit, you know, fucking think you get away with everything. It ends up bad. I mean, no matter who you are, no matter what situation you're in, like, it'll end up bad. But who knows? You know, you keep grinding. You never know. People see shit. People that make, like, big films see shit. Mm-hmm. You know, $300K, dude. Think about that. Takes one person to see that, and you're in.
Right.
And so, let me ask you this. Would you rather, so say tomorrow there's two deals. One was a record deal, and then one was a big movie deal. Which one would you take?
Man, we had to go into the specifics of what's in each deal for real, you know.
Okay.
If that music deal sounded nice enough, I'm going to take that one, but I'm going to assume it's not going to sound that good, you feel me?
So right, yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm most likely take the movie deal, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of made you get into acting? What was kind of the main thing?
So when I was younger, like, my grandmother, she used to try to keep me out the street, so she had me in this after school program, summer program called Rainy.
Okay.
And, my aunt, she was the, like, director. And it was a whole bunch of stuff going on. Like, they had martial arts for the kids, music theory. They had choir, acting. You know what I'm saying? I basically did all of it except the singing. And I had met a drama teacher, Chris, and he was just so cool. Like, you feel me? He just used to do these plays, like, basically, like, bro, we about to do this play. Like, come on, I need you to do this. you ain't even gotta do nothing. Then it started off with me being extras to, man, I need you to be the main person. Okay. That's how I really got into acting. Then we used to do plays on Fox 8 for whatever, the little Christmas, they had the little Christmas plays on TV. Yeah. I used to do them. Yeah. So a little local shit. But that's how I really got into acting. So
yeah, you've been kind of doing it your whole life then. So you've been doing both. You've been just like kind of, you didn't even know it, but you've been kind of practicing it for this your whole life.
Yeah, it's different though, cause with them plays.
Oh, plays are different, yeah.
You can't fuck up.
Everyone's watching, dude.
I can't pull up and just be like, I'm about to read the script.
Yeah, you gotta memorize that
ain't none of that. We practicing, we going to rehearsal like 2-3 times a week. Yeah, it's different. It's a lot more work. Well, it's a lot more practice.
It's a lot, but when it's done, it's done. Yeah. Like the show is a show, and it's over after the show.
Yeah, with a movie, you coming back.
It's like 12-hour days. Like,
so doing these Fox 8 plays, you kind of a lot younger. Is it anybody on TV that kind of like amazed you with their acting skills, female or male?
Okay, that's good.
You just happen to be like, man, how they do that? How they switch their roles like that? Or maybe they was in all the action movies or something.
I mean, this might sound like cliche or something, but Denzel, like, that nigga,
great actor,
bruh. Him, I like.
I always feel like Denzel was amazing. I mean, me personally, I probably say like Wesley Snipes, my favorite actor, but Denzel, like right there, like
they're both
right there.
They're both right there.
I ain't mad at that. I like a lot of comedians too, but actors, I don't know. I feel like Denzel just always been that nigga, and I like what's bro name? He was in Shutter Island. I can't think of it.
Leonardo DiCaprio, dude. Yeah, he's crazy.
Amazing, amazing. Like, bruh.
His shit's because I think he could do all sorts of shit. Like he'll be he'll be doing one thing on this end, and he'll be like this crazy psychotic person. Yeah. So yeah, his shit's crazy. Though. Yeah,
and that's what I want to get on. Like I don't want to just do the role I play in Creed. I wasn't a gangster, but I was more so. I was still like a rapper from the hood though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I want to get into. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the police or something. Or a lame, or you feel me, a nerd or something. Like I want to do some shit that I really got.
That's different.
On.
Yeah.
I play the police. I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck y'all niggas, bro. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, that's the attitude you gotta have and everything. Like, just do it. Well, because do what you want to do.
Yeah, most people want to be complacent with like, I'll play my type of role character. I'll play who I mean, because that's a big problem in Hollywood. People get typecasted, so where they're always getting casted the same exact roles over and over again. And that's the problem if you play too much of the same character and don't diversify yourself. Like that
one dude where he played he got the same name in every movie.
Oh, it was that one Mexican dude. Yeah. What the fuck? That was on Twitter. Wasn't that on Twitter? It was like.
I know what you're talking about. I seen it. I don't want to be like that.
Bro, I died when I saw that. It was like Hernandez.
Right. Only thing I want to do, like I said, when I was home. When I did life lesson, I told him like literally, I'm just not doing anything like homosexual.
Yeah. Oh, that's really it. I mean, that's fair. I think that's where it kind of gets like weird in movies. Yeah. Some people aren't even comfortable with like this normal sex scenes. You know, that's you already got that under your belt. You're pretty much good to go.
Right. When I did my sex scene, so with me and Endo, like we didn't really know each other for real. You know, she got a boyfriend. Like, shout out to y'all. Right. It was just, so at first she felt like, I guess I liked her or something, which she should feel like that. She a beautiful woman, but it wasn't nothing like that. I was lucky trying to highlight her people. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was just more so doing my job.
Right.
You know
what I'm saying? Yeah.
But it was kind of awkward because she probably had in the back of her head like I was really on some shit. But really, I'm trying to get a old shorty, you feel me?
Yeah.
Then the other sex scene, I don't want to get too much detail, but it was cool. It was a lot more comfortable.
See, I mean, I think the key is like once a girl's comfortable, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Cause I had like not sexy, but I had like I had to make out with this girl and she was like super awkward. In like this one video we did, and it was just like made it 10 times worse. I was like, all right, I'm cool. Let's do this. Boom. But like the camera turned on, it got awkward. It just gets weird.
Man, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
cause that's a weird thing. I think once you can do that and be comfortable in front of a camera, you can kind of act and do anything. To be honest, like that's like a most intimate part of like acting. That's like when it's at its core.
Right. They had me in there in my dog and shit. It was crazy.
There's like 15 people watching you. You're like, okay.
Right. I'm like, yeah, this weird. It feels like literally like we was about to do a porn.
You're like,
they like, hey, set the light right here. You know, get the camera right here. Yeah, do this. Take your pants off. Like, what the fuck? All right, I guess. Like at first, I had to warm up to it though. Cause I just ain't never.
Right, I mean,
had nobody set up me.
Yeah,
the girl laying on me. Oh no, it was cool though. I got over it.
Yeah, that's cool though. I think you don't see that much with like independent films because people aren't comfortable. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I would love to do one in a movie where it actually like works, but it's just no one's ever comfortable. Mm-hmm. But it seems like you're that's kind of like a great avenue for you going forward. I mean, I think once Credence comes out and more people see that, and what's his name? Whose movie that was? Deuce, yeah. And then once because he seems like he's connected. Mm. Seems like that is just gonna land you so many opportunities.
Yeah, I feel like that too.
Is it? Sure. So I can't remember. Did you say it was gonna be on Netflix? I know you said one movie was on Netflix, right? Or gonna be?
I don't know, bro. It's supposed to be.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't remember if you told me that or somebody else did.
I'm guessing like it's like a whole bunch of like behind the scenes stuff with like what people wearing and stuff like that.
A lot of distribution.
I know it's gonna be on something big. I'm just not sure if it's.
Right. They're probably in that stage right now, like finishing marketing plan, all that types of shit.
Because I know when we were shooting, like they'd be like no logos unless they ours, or if we have one, they like cover it up or something.
Yeah, that's the big problem. Yeah, because deal with all that bullshit.
Yeah, so I don't know. I hope it's going.
Hopefully it comes out soon. I'm interested to see it.
It's supposed to be out in May.
Okay, May. Did they have a date yet?
I think he said May 23rd.
Okay. Bet.
Yeah. We're having a premiere too for that one. I'm not sure where yet though.
For sure.
Yeah, hopefully we can fucking get back outside and be able to be in groups by then.
Yeah, this shit's supposed to be over. I hope so.
Yeah. But, okay, so yeah, we got into your rap career, your acting career. Now, kind of like you growing up, I know, obviously you're wearing all red, you're Blood Gang. Facts, yep. So, I'm really curious, and I think, a lot of people are curious, how'd you kind of get into that? How did that kind of occur?
Well, my father, he brought Eastside Bounty Hunter to Cleveland, you feel me?
Okay.
When I was... before I was born, I feel like I believe. So, you know what I'm saying? He ran the neighborhood. Everybody like family, So, me growing up, this is how it happened.
Right, like you see, like everyone is close, connected, like they're connected. It's kind of, I would almost get like it's compared to like brotherhood.
Yeah, it really ain't fraternity. Have a choice. I mean, I had a choice. Like, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me if I said like I ain't gonna be no blood, but it was just like. It is what it is. You feel me? This was going on. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I'm just curious to see. So, like, obviously, you weren't forced into like, becoming a blood or whatever. But it was just really like the people that were around were good people you wanted to be with. Yeah. Like they were good people, like your family.
Yeah, and they good people too. It ain't like we just out here doing dumbass shit. You feel me? Right. We really be. Helping the community, you feel me? Like, yeah. So really be tapped in.
I kind of feel like already, not to cut you off, your portion of the story is different. So usually when people are asked in interviews, they say, I felt like I didn't have a choice because I was going to get beat up every day. Now, your predicament, it's like your family are the Bloods in the neighborhoods. So if you come home with a black eye, it's like they going to help regardless. So it's kind of really different than like a lot of people's situation.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like if one of them end up in an altercation, it's like their family. So it's not even about the blood. Is that kind of like how it was? Like it's not even like about you jumping in because they blood. You jumping in because like it's your family.
Same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Even so, my father, his group of Asian friends, they had kids. You feel me? Like, they my friends.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then that's your circle.
And we all, like me, my father, my mother, we all from the same neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like this shit deep. It's like generational for real. It just is what it is, bro. We really like a real family. Like everybody you see me with, most part.
Right.
Most of the time, like they from my neighborhood. Like we real. Like I know they mom. I got their mom number. I could go. They ain't gotta be home. I could go to their mama house and eat anything.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. So what do you think are some of the like misconceptions? You know, I mean, because
that we just call negative.
Right, because that's what you hear all the time. You hear on the news, you hear on this bullshit. I mean, I don't know if you got a chance to see Killer Mike's. He did this episode with Bloods and Crips, and it was kind of based on how they do charity shit and how they are more of like a family. And like, yeah, there's these like hardcore, like you have the outliers, obviously. You have like, just like any type of group, you know, like Hell's Angels, for example, they're not viewed as negative as Blood and Crips, right? And they're worse. Like they're on motorcycles, just fucking driving around, killing people, selling firearms, selling drugs, like in a huge group, right? But basically, that's what it was about. And he was saying, and like they end up doing some crazy shit. And it was like Crip Cola, and like that was the whole episode. And they like made these like products, and they were selling them, and they were kind of trying to figure out why people didn't want to buy them, or why they want to buy one. I just think there's a lot of different misconceptions, and like what are more of those?
And then one misconception is that we don't like Crips. Like that shit is stupid. Like I can call 4 Crips right now. You come do something to you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I was just that don't mean nothing. We grown men at the end of the day. You feel me? And we just trying to get money. Like as far as red and blue gangbanging, that shit happened 40 years ago, man. We not on that shit. Okay. You feel me? Because now it's like my cousin, not my cousin, but like I know somebody who he from my hood blood, but his brother a Crip. You feel me? Right. Because how they grew up. He grew up over here, he grew up over there. Like, it is what it is. That's 2020. So
yeah, that's what happens.
It's like, bro, we grown men, bro.
And they have these misconceptions that it's like, this is the 90s or like the early 2000s and when shit was really bad. Yeah. And plus, we're not in like, so I'm pretty sure it's probably really bad still in like Compton. Yeah. You know, and like East and West Coast, I'm sure that's a whole totally different, you know, ballpark over there.
Don't get me wrong, like we did like used to beef with some Crips, but it was more so like cause we here and y'all over there. But cause it was Crips everywhere, but y'all here and y'all coming over here doing weird shit. You feel me? So now we really don't like y'all because y'all Crips, but really because y'all coming over here doing weird shit. You feel me?
Right, it was already, they were already, because it was already, they were trying to start trouble anyway. Man, you know, I mean, no matter who they were, they would have had a problem.
That's why we became blood, because a Crip, it wasn't no bloods over there, but it was like a few. It was, a Crip broke my cousin's jaw, you feel me? And my dad wouldn't know that shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's when the IGB shit started. Like, that's some local shit. Feel me? We took it and made it national. Like, I don't know if y'all familiar with J-Rock. Yeah. Like, that's where it come from. Like, he went out there, did that, and brought it back here. Like, J-Rock to Deuce Line. I said Deuce Line. Got you. It's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, big homie from, I don't know if y'all was there. Big homie from Deuce Line, from Nickerson Gardens, Watts, California, though. Like, he came to my video shoot.
Okay. Yeah. I remember you mentioned something about that.
So I do. So I got 2 scenarios to use. So you got an 8-year-old and a 30-year-old that wanna be down. So what's your advice or comments to them?
Man, I ain't gonna cap. A 30-year-old came to me. I ain't gonna say who he is and asked me to be a blood. Okay. And I'm like, nigga, the fuck wrong with you? You feel me? And you serious? Like, now I feel like you just trying to do this shit to get some clout or something, some numbers or something. Like,
right, yeah.
What the fuck is you grown ass man talking about you want to be a blood, nigga? But then on the other end, an 8-year-old, bro, I'm definitely not telling no 8-year-old to do no crazy shit. But it's like, at the same time, I'm gonna guide you in the right way. If that mean me take you up under my wing, you being my little homie, you feel me? As you get older, whatever you decide you want to do is on you. I'm not gonna tell you you gotta be a blood for me to fuck with you, bro. Cause that's not what it is, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you a blood or a crip, nigga. It don't matter. You play me wrong, bro. We gonna have problems.
So you more so would just take on the role of being a good adult. Like this is, I don't know about the blood stuff for you right now, but this is how you live. But I'm talking about telling like the younger kid that's not one yet.
Right.
You just want to give them positive advice, and when they reach that age, I don't know, 13 or whatever, however it work, whatever, just it's on you.
Yeah, cause for one, bro, that shit don't even impress me no more, bro. Like I done saying, nigga, do this shit. That shit don't impress me. You know what I'm saying? Then for two, it's like, bro, there's too much technology out here, bro. Y'all can't even do the same shit. Y'all can't do a quarter of what my older niggas did. Y'all can't do half of what we did. It's too much technology, bro. Y'all need to go to jail for 35 years, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas can't do that shit no more, bro. There's too much technology out here. They got niggas tweeting, what is shit, Northeast Ohio scanner, tweeting about people outside doing shit, bro. Like, y'all, it's too much. Y'all can't, it ain't gonna work.
Right. I mean, would you, if that 8-year-old came to you, you think it would be better to take him in just because you know what else there is out there? Because, I mean, he can go hang out with, like, a bunch of bad people that are Crips. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you are like, hey, I'll point you in the right direction when I can, This is, like, what I do, but, like, don't do this, and this. I mean, I definitely that's...
See, even my young niggas, like, don't get me wrong, most of them, they just went down for some crazy shit, but, you know what I'm saying? I have them with me on my shows and shit. I always give them positive shit, and I know that it was working for them because they show that, but at the end of the day, it's still other shit that they do that they got caught up for. You know what I'm saying? Now they gotta... I
mean, life happens.
Yeah.
Shit happens all
now they gotta go sit down for a little bit. But I feel like they still gotta... Even though they fucked up and gotta sit down for like... me and a couple other homies, then still a lot of morals and values in them that they gonna take with them for the rest of their life, whether they in jail or not.
Is it possible to be like a homeless blood?
A homeless blood.
So like,
hell yeah.
Okay, so you don't always have somebody organization you can call on that'll look out.
Well, us, I'm a bounty hunter. You got Parus, you got Brandon, all that.
Got you.
Bounty hunter, you feel me? We just move a little different. I feel like we just got a little bit more morals and values than like a lot of people in general. Okay. Like not even on no gang shit, just period. Because our older homies and how they was taught and how they taught us. And so I'm gonna say no. As far as like if you with what we with, like
you just can't speak for the other separations,
right?
But for what y'all doing,
what we represent,
So like, homie lose his crib, went bankrupt, etc. Explaining to you the situation. Y'all will figure it out with the organization to get that person back on their feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think? There's a big problem with these kids joining, whether it's Blood, Crips, Hell's Angels, whatever. Do you think it's a bad problem with like how it's portrayed? They want, like you said, the clout, especially in music.
Sometimes.
Do you think music has an effect on that? Is what I'm actually trying to ask.
Everybody want to be a Blood or a Crip. Everybody want to say Brazy was Bracken, all these placing they C's with B's, man. That shit. Y'all niggas not even, y'all civilians. You feel me? Like, I mean, it's cool, I guess, cause it's a trend, but it's like, bro, we really lit this shit, bro. Y'all ain't lose no homies for this. Y'all ain't go to jail for this. Y'all ain't got nobody went to jail for this. You feel me? You ain't bang for this. You ain't fight nobody, shoot nothing, do nothing. So it's like, y'all really just on some, you feel me? Appropriating our shit. But it is what it is, though.
But do you think that adds to the negative stereotype and views?
I feel like if anything, it make it more mainstream.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, but then like people that
I feel like
aren't even associated, then like those are the people who talk about the most.
I'm gonna say, I don't know, but right now I'm gonna say I feel like it's more of a good thing because you got Trippie Redd on 2K talking about all these rides bumming in. You feel me? Okay. Like what on 2K, bro? Like you couldn't even say Blood on the radio. Or right. You feel me at a point in time. Like, you talking about racks bumming in. Come on, man. I don't know. I just feel like this shit mainstream now. And, like, the people did it because it's trendy.
I mean, I say, like, out of all the gangs, Blood is definitely commercialized. I mean, from when you look at Lil Wayne, you look at Trippie Redd, you look at The Game, like, it's commercialized. A lot of the successful artists, that's what they happen to be in. I don't know.
A lot of them Crips now too, though.
I think these past 2 years kind of been big. Like NLE Chopper. Yeah. You look at
past 2 years been huge for the Crips for sure. Shout out to Crips, man.
Blueface been going crazy. I don't know. TDE kind of been affiliated. I'm gonna just say affiliated because like they don't really like.
Well, Schoolboy.
Yeah, Schoolboy, Hoover, and J Rock.
I mean, they do it in a different way though. Like they're not like dead on in your face. Like when you look at The Game, I think every video he got on Red.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think that social media. I think kids though. I don't think kids understand what they say when they do all this stuff, especially with like. I see it all the time on social media. People doing like the hand signals, and like depending on what area you are, you might piss off the wrong person. Right. And I don't think kids understand that. I think that's a problem. I think them talking about it and not knowing it or being educated on what they're doing can get them fucked up.
Yeah, could, but I feel like most people would recognize they kids for real.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking like kids. I mean, young adults.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Oh yeah, they fried. Yeah, they tripping.
When I say kids, I mean like it could be literally 18-year-old.
Oh yeah, they tripping. Yeah, they can't be doing shit like that, bro.
But I mean, I see it all the time on Twitter. I see it like people making these videos or talking shit, acting like they're about it, but they're not. And I think. They better watch it because, like, what?
Yeah, as soon as you get caught in public, man, you're going to have to keep that same energy.
Yeah. Bro. Yeah, because, I mean, so maybe you'd recognize, oh, this dude's just, like, joking, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you go to Compton, you go to these other areas.
Have you ever had, like, an awkward experience of somebody faking? So it's kind of like.
All the time.
So they told you they was in the game, y'all talking, it's cool.
All the time.
I don't know. Maybe you ask them to do like a handshake or something, but like something to like, just like, oh, so you don't know this.
You can't go off a handshake though.
I mean,
so many.
Not even like a handshake, but like I'm just saying like some type of symbol or knowledge that.
No, all the time, bro. And I'll be the one trying to save folks. Like, if bro was here or he, man, listen, you would've got punched in your shit, boy, dragged across this floor. Me, I don't give a fuck. Where the cash at, bro? Y'all niggas, y'all lame anyway, so I ain't about to waste my time on you. You feel me? But, yeah, bro, they not going for that shit, bro. Ain't none of that. But I done met a lot of people that say, I'm blood or I got jumped, but you don't know nothing except they just got jumped. Like, you goofy as fuck, bro.
Right. Yeah.
How old is you, bro? You talking about you got junk? You don't even know these folks, but you a blood. Nigga, get your goofy ass out of here, bro. Niggas is weird, bro. For real.
That's crazy. Like I couldn't even imagine him just impersonating something like whether it's blood or whatever.
Doesn't even have to be gang affiliated.
Not even gang affiliated, but you're just I don't know. You trying to tell the person that's in it, or at least that you think is in it, that you in it too. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I can't understand people's goals or morals.
It's just like me trying to convince a Freemason I'm a Mason. Like, he gonna be like, bro.
That's what happened at my frat house. Some dude was in there.
Oh, word?
Yeah, and like he's like, yo, I'm Pike, and then fucking. We asked him a few questions and he had no idea what's going on. My dude fucking put him against the wall. He said, what the fuck are you doing in our house?
Because that's some weird shit.
Yeah. Especially that. See, but it could be good. It could be like, well, not that situation, but like you see somebody, that's not from around and you guys have that in common, that could be cool. If that was, if they were really in it.
Yeah.
That's what.
Niggas link up like that all the time.
For sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that part of it's dope when it's used the right way.
Right, because I could, man, hella states, you feel me?
Yeah.
I could pull up and do shit just literally because I'm a blood, like literally.
Yeah, and you could meet those people and like they'll still take you in like they'll treat you more like family,
Cause like all my info be right. You feel me? So
yeah, because you're not capping.
Yeah, I could tell when somebody else info right, or if you don't believe me, we can get on the phone, call somebody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a big deal. So people like know that about me though, and like you feel me? Like in Atlanta, I got some blood homies out there. California, all that. Like we could just really pull up and just be like, "What's up? We here. We need to tap in with y'all. We need whatever."
Yeah,
anything. You feel me?
Yeah, it builds that connection and like network. You know, who knows who knows who. You know what I was thinking about? This is random as fuck. How Crips color is blue, and like it starts with a B. Blue. Like I don't know. That was just random, and I was thinking about it. It's ironic.
I don't know. That's just what happened. I don't know.
No, yeah, it's just ironic.
I don't really know for real.
But hell yeah. I mean, I think that was. I mean, that's a good place to stop right now. Do you have anything else you want to talk about? No. You just dropped a project. So yeah.
Talk about that for sure.
Yeah, go ahead and give like people the name of the EP.
So I just dropped a new project on March 27th. It's called Traumatized, and it's crazy. Honestly, it's like my story. Like it don't sound like my other albums.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
We got Full Moon, Grandma's House, and Blood Language too. It don't sound nothing like none of them. Cause I'm telling you how I used to steal out the grocery store. I'm telling you how I used to cuss my grandma off drugs. Feel me? I'm telling you about just all type of personal shit. You feel me? I ain't really give people that before.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just like my heart on my sleeve. I'm just vulnerable in my music. Like I feel like I could tell. You feel me? I feel like anything. Like I could hit a girl and bust quick. I feel like I could tell you about that. You feel me? Like I don't know. I just vulnerable in my music now. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but that's what will build like your audience. I think.
Yeah.
You're not capping. You know?
Yeah. I feel like with this album, this bitch going literally crazy right now. Like my other album ain't do nothing like this, and I feel like it's more so because I'm just connecting with the people. I'm just giving them me.
Did you produce all the beats or what?
All of them, but I ain't make 4 a.m. Damage made 4 a.m. and AU made 9:45 p.m.
Got you. Okay.
Everything else though, I made the beat.
That's dope. And that's pretty hard to do. To decide like I'm about to make these beats, and then even to be like, I'm not gonna sell them. I'm actually gonna hold on to them and just do me.
Yeah.
That gives you the ability to like cultivate your own sound.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's why that's why I'm so glad like I do the music how I do it now, cause like when I was on my label, they ain't want to give me that. You feel me? I could drop on my own beats and shit, but it's like they ain't want to give me that whole. They ain't see my vision. You feel me? And it was like, bruh, how don't you? Like I don't get it, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, shit's working out for you. Your visions come together.
Yeah, that's my whole thing. It's more so like my vision got to come to life because I'm so serious. Like my life, I put my life in the music, so it's like if I can't have my vision come out how I want it to be, it's no point. I'm gonna feel like it's something that's not what I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I'm with you on that because I like to have creative control over what I'm attaching my name to.
Yeah.
I want to make sure like I have everything. I don't mind working with people.
Right.
But like I want to make sure that I got somewhat of control so my vision can come to light the way I want it.
Cause even with Grandma's House, like it was just like it's a good album, but I don't know. I feel like that bitch was supposed to be way different. It's called Grandma's House, so like nigga, you know what I'm saying?
The cover was dope. That cover was so hard, dude. I'm like
cover go crazy,
but it was more so of I don't know. I wanted that bitch to tell more of my story. Feel me? Versus it just being a versatile album. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted that bitch to really say some shit.
Right. But I mean, I think everyone should go check out all that music. Grandma's House, Traumatized, right? Is a new one. Go watch Life Lessons on YouTube. And then be ready for his new one, Credence, coming out May 27th, right?
23rd, I believe.
23rd. Okay.
Mistaken.
Yeah, everyone go check it out. Where can they find you at, Teece?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter is Tecey Travolta, and anywhere else is just Tecey Travolta.
Yeah, so everyone go check him out. Thank you for listening and watching. It's your boy Chef T.
I'm Will the Spacekid.
Boy Tecey, man, call me Young Bo.
Yes, sir. So take care, keep it real. Thank you all for listening and joining us in another episode of the Stirfry. All the music was created by Steve Ozell, so check him out on all streaming services at Stevo Music, spelled ST3V30 Music. Also, if you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe and leave a review. We'd greatly appreciate it. And see you next Tuesday when we talk with... See you next Tuesday. I just realized... You know what that means. Okay, see you next Tuesday when we talk with Greggy Westside. He's a rapper, entertainer. We talk about how he's built such a great network and his plans to grow his music brand in the future. So see you next week and keep it real.